Hey y'all, it's Nathan. I wrote something that I'd like to read. I couldn't memorize it, so I'm just going to read it off the paper. Detailing has been reduced over the years to polishes, ceramics, paint depth, and shine. But anyone who's ever really done this work knows that none of that is the truth. It's more simple, older, and deeper. Detailing is an exchange of time. When someone leaves their car with me, it's not just a transaction, it's trust. It's an invitation. I'm stepping into one of the most inhabited spaces in your life outside of your house. The place you commute, eat, cry, think, fight, dream, raise kids, go on dates, run errands, escape, arrive, camp out, take the dogs. And in that space, I'm not just cleaning. I'm moving through your life carefully and respectfully, like I was never there. When you exchange time at that level, real time, focused time, honest time, the whole thing stops having a dollar value. It turns into something else. Something that can't be upsold or discounted or shoved into a holiday bundle. It becomes craft, stewardship, and service. After 22 years, I've learned that no two cars take the same amount of time. No two owners carry the same story. But the one constant has always been the energy exchanged. The awareness, the trust, and the responsibility of returning something not just cleaner, but reset. And I knew that when this chapter finally came to an end, I couldn't close it with a sale. Not in the old way, not with the discounted coating or a buy one, get one free gift card or the holiday bundles that I've always done. It's all played out. We've all seen it. And every shop in town is doing a deal this season. So as I thought about closing this chapter, something unexpected occurred. I started asking myself the same question y'all have brought me. How do I honor a relationship that was built on trust, time, and presence? Because I didn't want to leave quietly. I didn't want to disappear. And I didn't want to make one final Instagram post and walk away like the last 2 decades never happened. I wanted to find a way to express what the work has meant to me and to show what it's taken from me and what it's given me, and to honor you, the people and the clients who've trusted me with your cars and your time and your stories, and in doing so, helped shape my life. I wanted to wind this down in the way that it began, with presence, with respect, and with oneness of the job. So I asked myself the real question. What's the most honest way to close the shop? Not the most profitable, not the easiest, definitely not the most efficient, the most honest. And the answer was this: to let you see the work one last time. Not the photos, not the afters, but the real work in real time, exactly as it happens. And that's when it clicked. The only way to honor 2 decades of exchanging time was to let you see that time one last time. Not in a perfect production or a curated reel, not a cinematic masterpiece, but a truthful one, warts and all, where you see the real rhythm and the real pauses, the mistakes, the flow, the silence, the talking to myself, the funny moments, dancing when a song hits, and totally forgetting that a camera's rolling. Because that's how I show up, fully. And that's where the live stream comes in, not as a gimmick and not as a marketing trick, but simply as a window, a witness. A way to let anyone who wants to watch and see what this job actually is, and the rhythm and the silence and the focus, and the movement and the small decisions, and the sound of a blower tip through a seat track or the vacuum ripping through 10 years of sand. The real deal. So that's where the send-off was born.